Heavy on the Essa social, man. Loyalty over royalty, y'all niggas know the vibes.
Fuck your kill this beat, bitch.
Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42 I'm blowing.
Fala pessoal, fã de basquete. No vídeo de hoje, nós vamos ter ninguém menos do que AI, Allen Iverson, The Answer. Ele vai falar um pouco sobre aquela jogada histórica contra o Lakers, onde ele deixou o técnico do Los Angeles Clippers, no chão e passou por cima dele. Então é isso, pessoal, aproveitem o vídeo. Se você quer mais vídeos como esse, se inscreva no canal e dá um like nesse vídeo. E esse é o canal Fala Basquete.
The Lakers in the 2001 finals go into LA, get game one, and then another moment that would have been, it still is infamous, but if social media was back then, when you hit the jumper on T. Lue and stepped over him. A meme that still gets played daily. Looking back, but now almost 20 years ago. What do you think about that particular play?
You know what's so crazy? I don't like it.
Really?
Because I love him.
I'm about to say that's his boy.
You know what I mean? Like,
why you think T. Lue had braids? Because of Chuck.
I believe it.
yeah, and he was giving me so many problems, man. Like
He was a dog.
he was
a beast on
harassing
that
me,
ball.
straight dog. And he was harassing me so
Full
much.
court.
He was playing you in practice.
Yeah, and he was just on me so much. And what's so crazy, Matt, I don't know how it happened. It's like, you know, you think a monumental moment with LeBron when he did this. You know what I mean?
Everybody did that.
But he probably didn't know he was getting ready to do that. You know what I mean?
Just the feeling.
Like the moment and just the feeling, like when I stepped over him, it was like, I ain't know I did it. And then they try to get me to mimic the shit years later, like I don't even know how to do it. You know what I mean? Because it was like, I know y'all know, you know what I mean? But just for everybody else that, you know, that didn't play, you don't know when you're gonna do something. You don't know the emotions in the game or what go on throughout the game. It can be a coach that piss you off, you know what I mean? And then you react a certain way, just, you know, to basically tell him, yeah, you know what I mean? Look what I did, you know what I mean? Like you don't know. So I don't, even, that moment, yeah, it was dope when you look back on it.
Right.
But I just don't like it because, like my homeboy, one day he made me so mad. We was playing. Did he used to coach Boston or somebody?
Who?
Ty. Anyway, he was in the building, and they had the pictures. You know what I mean, in the arena, and my homeboy gonna tell him to sign it. Man, I got so mad at him. I cussed him out so bad, man.
That sign it down there where you sit down.
Man, I got so mad.
What was it like playing against Shaq and Kobe in their prime with them, with those Laker teams?
Terrible. I think I have a championship ring on if Shaq wasn't who he was in that series. And what was crazy is people were saying Dikembe had a great series. But I don't know how you had a great series if the guy you guarding averaging 30 and 15. But Shaq had his way with damn near everybody. Then, you know what I mean? Especially 2001. And Cole.
That was the first of the three-peat, right? That was the first one of the second one of the three-peat.
The second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, they were undefeated in the playoffs until they came in and got game
Yeah,
one.
like they were just
Rolling.
You know what I mean?
They ended up winning 3 in a row.
Running
And
through
it was just too much Shaq in his prime, and then you got Kobe in his prime.
Scary.
Damn, man. You know what I mean? And then all you gotta have is other guys
Play their roles.
out there
Fish. Them dudes playing their roles.
play defense. Who was homie? Horry, but homie, pretty boy
Fox.
with the pretty
Fox.
hat.
Rick
Yeah.
Fox.
Rick Fox out there, and then all y'all gotta do is make wide open shots.
That's it.
You getting millions of dollars to just hit a shot.
Spot up.
Them free throws. How you gonna beat them? Kobe getting all the attention, Shaq getting all the attention. You can't double Shaq, and if you don't double him, That's a bucket.
Barbecue chicken.
You gotta double Kobe, because if you don't, that's a bucket. And it might be 3 or 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 a lot of times.
And it's gonna be 3 a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, then you got Fish, just relentless on D. You know what I mean? He playing hard as hell on D. Who else they had? They had
Devin George,
Brian
I think.
Shaw.
B. Shaw.
Who else?
I know J.R. Ryder's on that team, but he was just in street clothes.
Yeah, JR won't playing. Yeah. But it was somebody else. It was somebody
Devin
else.
George? Was he there?
Devin
Or was that
George.
02?
Yeah, but Devin George did it.